Well, I thought I would introduce some nuance into the political realm by discussing the king and the monarchy and our constitutional monarchy, and how I can be in support of the monarchy, in support of the crown, but just not in support of Charles. Although I am in support of Charles, I'm saying that Charles has failed to act because more than likely he is unable to act. So I am acting on his behalf by pushing him off the throne so he can do what I assume he would do if he wasn't held hostage by his own government. So I'm supportive of the monarchy. I'm trying to restore the monarchy with my own fists and my own mouth. We don't use fists anymore, and we don't use swords. We use this. And so I'm using this with rightful claims to all the things I talk about. Actually in support, I've actually supported William to maintain his kingdom of England, of Great Britain, if the Scottish people agree. I don't think they will, but the debate isn't monarchy or no monarchy. It's way more complicated than that, and it always has been. Isn't that weird? I'm not really being treasonous because I'm supporting the structure of the monarchy. I'm actually quite fond of Charles. I just think he needs this in order to set William in good stead and to restabilise the British Empire, which could be 7 kingdoms. If 7 kingdoms decided to continue the British Empire, then it would be quite stable, especially if those 7 kingdoms then re-establish parliaments in their name under alliance bonds and things like that. That compared to what's going on in the US and especially what's going on in all politics and all media representation of politics, would seem like beautiful, calm, stable discourse compared to what's going on now. So it's weird, isn't it? And this is because I don't break myself down to just single arguments. I'm actually supporting Charles by not supporting him in a far-off, distant land. Do you get it? And then I'm echoing that back to momentarily jump in there to say, hey, fuck off, Kia Starmer, Kia fucking Sportivo, whatever your name is. Fuck off and get William in there. William, fucking take a stand back with Tasmania and whoever fucking else grows a set of balls to combat this political coup and establish a parliament that reflects the fact that we all can find a 10-year-old tablet and talk into it. And perhaps sit in a McDonald's somewhere and upload the video. Accessible to everyone. And that's how it should work. I'm going to add a little thing here as well. My vendetta against Apple, which Apple has created this cult, apparently the clan of my mother's clan that I called Cameron's, that was that guy, that doctor who was doing the MK Ultra in Canada, and more than likely, everywhere else. The Cameron clan, they probably have no idea who this dickhead is. They're like, who the fuck, see? No, they wouldn't say that. I don't know. I can't do Scottish that well. I could if I was in anyway. But the Camerons have had a feud for almost 400 years with another clan called the Macintosh, which is the first computer released in 1984 by the Apple Corporation. And that just seems crazy. So I'm a Cameron descendant continuing a feud with the Macintosh clan, and then my English blood is just telling everybody to get fucked, and I want to build myself a little castle and I don't know. Yeah, not much else really at all. I just want stability so I can finally go to sleep. I sleep pretty well, but so I can make plans. I'm not I haven't taken that ignorance blue pill that you all took in your arm. I'm subjected to the entire reality of knowing every aspect of what's going on, and it's a pain in the fucking ass, I can tell you. Just break down that one argument. So I'm a monarchist who's pushing the king off to re-establish order under his son's rule, claiming an island that my family has held claim to in one way or another for 180 years, restabilising Australia. I want to know who's going to step up to the Australian position. It's not for me to really talk about. I don't know. I will be having a word with whoever that is about how poorly my Tasmanian family has been treated by the Australian continent, minus Tasmania. And yeah, I'll just try and get a bit of sense back into the whole thing, because it's nonsense. We don't need to go to Mars. There's plenty of room for everyone. I think that's actually what's happened. Is like there's too much room. Everyone will not stop whinging. It's like we'll just figure out how to fix some of the desert. There's plenty of desert here. That's what Mars is. Yeah? Everyone who was hoping to go to Mars, hey, maybe come to Australia and get your own little patch of desert for $20 and fucking have a go at it. Have a go at colonising Mars. If I was going to go colonise Mars, I would have made sure that I at least colonised a desert on Earth first. So, and it'll be pretty affordable, I'm guessing. We can do some house and land, not house and land, just some land packages. And you can have a tinker with some non-chemical interventions. You know what I mean? Just do some things with water storage and different tree species, and just make sure it doesn't get out of your fence. I don't know. Just settle down. Yeah? Just everybody settle the fuck down and just shut the fuck up. All of yous. With all your fucking whinging. For God's sake. Just... Oh.